AT&T may use reasonable methods to monitor and collect customer usage information to better optimize the operation of the network. Details concerning the information that AT&T collects about its customers and how it uses and protects that information are addressed in the AT&T privacy policy. See att.com privacy. If you are an AT&T unlimited data plan customer, AT&T may migrate you from the unlimited data plan to a tiered data plan and bill you the appropriate monthly charges and fees. We will provide you with notice of this change at least one billing cycle in advance, either by a bill insert, email, text message, or other appropriate means. AT&T may interrupt, suspend, cancel or terminate your wireless data services without advance notice. Unlimited data customers. If you are an AT&T unlimited data plan customer, you agree that the unlimited means you pay a fixed monthly charge for wireless data service regardless of how much data you use. You further agree that the unlimited does not mean that you can use AT&T's wireless data service in any way that you choose or for any prohibited activities, and that if you use your unlimited data plan in any manner that is prohibited, AT&T can limit, restrict, suspend or terminate your data service or switch you to a tiered data plan. 6.3 What are the voice and data plan requirements? A voice plan is required on all voice-capable devices, unless specifically noted otherwise in the terms governing your plan. An eligible tiered pricing data plan is required for certain devices, including iPhones and other designated smartphones. Eligible voice and tiered pricing data plans cover voice and data usage in the US and do not cover international voice and data usage and charges. If it is determined that you are using a voice-capable device without a voice plan, or that you are using an iPhone or designated smartphone without an eligible voice and tiered data plan, AT&T reserves the right to switch you to the required plan or plans and bill you the appropriate monthly fees. In the case of the tiered data plan, you will be placed on the data plan which provides you with the greatest monthly data usage allowance. If you determine that you do not require that much data usage in a month, you may request a lower data tier at a lower monthly recurring fee. 6.4 How does AT&T calculate my data usage billing? Data transport usage occurs whenever your device is connected to our network and is engaged in any data transmission, including, but not limited to, by sending or receiving email, documents, or other content to the accessing websites, or are free downloading and using applications. Some applications, content, programs, and software that you download or that comes preloaded on your device automatically and regularly send and receive data transmissions in order to function properly, without you affirmatively initiating the request and without your knowledge. For example, applications that provide real-time information and location-based applications connect to our network and send and receive updated information so that IT is available to you when you want to access IT. In addition, any advertisements or advertiser-related messages or data delivered to your device, even if delivered to an application, as well as any Messages or content that initiate in response to an advertisement will count toward your data usage. You will be billed. 9/29/2020 Terms of Service, Legal Policy Center, AT&T. https://www.att.com/legal/terms.wireless-customer-agreement.html1419. For all data transport and usage when your device is connected to our network, including that which you affirmatively initiate or that which runs automatically in the background without your knowledge, and whether successful or not. A data session initiated on the AT&T network will continue its connection over the AT&T network until the data transmission is concluded, even when you connect to a Wi-Fi network during the transmission. Unless designated for international or Canada use, prices and included use apply to access and use on AT&T's wireless network and the wireless networks of other companies with which AT&T has a contractual relationship within the United States, excluding areas within the Gulf of Mexico. Usage on networks not owned by AT&T is limited as provided in your data plan. Charges will be based on the location of the site receiving and transmitting service and not the location of the subscriber. Compatible plan and device may be required to access certain technologies. Data service charges paid in advance for monthly or annual data services are non-refundable. Some data services may require an additional monthly subscription fee and or be subject to additional charges and restrictions. In order to assess your usage during an applicable billing period, you may obtain approximate usage information by calling customer service or using one of our automated systems. 6.5 Messaging Services General Provisions. Plans with messaging include messaging only for apps that use AT&T's short messaging service, SMS, multimedia messaging service, MMS, and advanced messaging, RCS, from AT&T. Apps that use other messaging protocols, i.e., over-the-top, and third-party messaging app that may incur data charges. Messages sent from or received on tablets, laptops, smartwatches, or other connected devices are treated as data usage, not messages. AT&T does not guarantee delivery of messages. Text, picture, and video messages, including downloaded content, not delivered within 72 hours will be deleted and will no longer be available. AT&T reserves the right to change this delivery period as needed without notification. You may receive unsolicited messages from third parties as a result of visiting internet sites. Advanced messaging will not work if messaging or data has been blocked on your line. For more information on advanced messaging, visit att.com/advanced messaging. Group message maximum participant size limit will vary depending on the group's carrier and device mix and the ability to take advantage of MMS group vs RCS group messaging capabilities. Picture video messaging, data plan, and text messaging may need to be provisioned on an account in order to use picture video messaging. Some elements of picture-video messages may not be accessible, viewable, or heard due to limitations on certain wireless phones, PCs, or email. AT&T reserves the right to change the picture-video message size limit at any time without notification. Text message notifications may be sent to non-picture video messaging subscribers if they subscribe to text messaging. You agree you will not use our messaging services to send messages that contain advertising or a commercial solicitation to any person or entity without their consent. You will have the burden of proving consent with clear and convincing evidence if a person or entity complains you did not obtain their consent. Consent cannot be evidenced by third-party lists you purchased or obtained. You further agree you will not use our messaging service to send messages that, as our bulk messages and B are automatically generated. C can disrupt AT&T's network. D harass or threaten another person. E interfere with another customer's use or enjoyment of AT&T services. F generate significant or serious customer complaints. G that falsify or mask the sender originator of the message. Or H violate any law or regulation. AT&T reserves the right, but is not obligated, to deny, disconnect, suspend, modify, and or terminate your messaging service or messaging services with any associated accounts, or to deny, disconnect, suspend, modify, and or terminate the accounts without notice as to anyone using messaging services in any manner that is prohibited. Our failure to take any action in the event of a violation shall not be construed as a waiver of the right to enforce such terms, conditions, or policies. Advertising and commercial solicitations do not include messaging that facilitates, completes, or confirms a commercial transaction where the recipient of such message has previously agreed to enter into with the sender of such message, or B provides account information, service or product information, warranty information, product recall information, or safety or security information with respect to a commercial product or service used or purchased by the recipient of such message. We may terminate or restrict your messaging service for tethered messaging, excessive use, or misuse. 6.6 Messaging plans other than unlimited messaging. Plans that do not provide for unlimited messaging are subject to the provisions of this section 6.6. SMS and MMS messages are rated at 160 characters per message. Messages larger than 160 characters will be rated as an additional message. You are charged for each part of messages that are delivered to you in multiple parts. Premium text and picture-video messages are charged at their stated rates. Standard rates apply to all incoming messages when in the US. Different, non-standard per message charges apply to international messages sent from the US. Text, picture, and video messages are charged when sent or received, whether read or unread, solicited or unsolicited. With advanced messaging RCS from AT&T, your wireless rate plans SMS and MMS rates apply. Each text file attachment counts and is charged as a separate SMS/MMS. AT&T reserves the right to change the picture video message size